never be too rich. You can never be too thin. And you can never be too well dressed. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guest. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Tonight I want to share a story with you of failure. It was February the 22nd, 1878, in a small Midwest town that was probably bone chilling. Thomas and Maddie welcomed their son into this world. Thomas was an officer in the Army. He had aspirations of making that a career, but due to health consequences, he was medically discharged. So he started a grocery business to provide for his young family. They weren't rich, they weren't poor, they were somewhere in the middle, probably just like the rest of us in this room. They watched their little boy crawl and walk, and he graduated from Wesleyan College. In 1905, he made his way to Santa Barbara, California, where he had his first job as Director of Education for the Y, later known as the YMCA. When he got there, he observed that the young men were lacking in social skills, knew nothing of business etiquette. In fact, they couldn't even give a proper toast. So he started a group to help them with their speaking skills and help them prepare for the careers that lay ahead of them. It was well received. They wrote and gave speeches, they were critiqued, and they felt more confident about themselves. 5 years later, he was promoted to General Secretary and moved to Rock Island, Illinois. Shortly after he got there, he heard that the group he had started had died. And so he began again. Because if at first you don't succeed, try again. Once again, the group flourished. And 4 years later, he was back in California, this time San Jose. You can guess what happened, can't you? Rock Island, the program dissolved. And so he started again. Because if at first you don't succeed, try again. 3 years later, he returned to where it all began, Santa Ana. And like the phoenix rising from the ashes, he resurrected that first group, and it was named Smedley Club 1. 3 failures in 12 years. 12 years. That speaks to perseverance, tenacity. He was focused. He kept the faith. And he was determined to finish strong. Of course, you know I'm talking about Ralph C. Smedley, the founder of Toastmasters, where leaders are made. Toastmasters doesn't see a tuxedo. It doesn't see a sanitation worker's uniform. It doesn't see white or black, red or green. It doesn't see Muslim. It doesn't see Christian. It strips all that away, and it sees something we all have in common, and that's desire. Desire to be better today than we were yesterday. In this room is a safe haven. This is where we make mistakes, where we fall, and we are lifted up by our brothers and sisters. I'm not telling you anything new. When you walk out those doors just like I do, it is a world that can be cruel and unforgiving. This is your workshop. This is where you build your toolbox. You fill it with communication skills, leadership skills. You sharpen your saw. You tighten the nuts and bolts that life has jarred loose. Because tomorrow, the journey continues. If you rise with me and raise a glass. RISE is an acronym for the Toastmasters International 4 values: respect, integrity, service, and excellence. Here's to your failures. And by the way, if at first you don't succeed, try
again.
Mr. Contest Chairman.